Hello, everybody. It's the Train Whistle Cafe. I did not plan for this sound effect, but let me explain. This is the weirdest financial content ever created. Let me set the scene for you. It's 6 in the morning. It's dark outside. It's cold. I'm in a white minivan, like a dadmobile. I have a 140-pound rambunctious dog with me. And I'm in downtown Durham, North Carolina. So if you hear barking or birds chirping or trains honking and occasionally me talking, that explains it. And in fact, me talking is going to be most of this. You ain't getting hardly nothing in the way of charts. Because as with Thursday night, hi Rollo, as with Thursday night, this is just going to be an expurgation of my feelings on this. Part therapy, but part, I hope, enlightening for us all a little bit. Because, as the post title suggests, there was this 31 chunk of hour of time, 31 and a half if you want to be anal about it, that was the weirdest I've ever seen. At the end of this video will be the tweet I sent out. It was just, it's funny, my most thoughtful tweets get like 2 likes, and the ones I just threw off the cuff out of the blue become extremely popular. The one I threw out the other day on Friday, I think was the most popular I've ever done. And anyway, I think it just shows that there's some unanimity here about how ridiculous Thursday and Friday were. Let's talk about this chart. And this chart looks like any other chart. You could be, in this all assets are equal market, you could be looking at gold or crypto or NQ or ES or RTY or ZB, YM. They're the same damn thing. This is NQ, of course. And when I did my kind of heartbroken video on Thursday, we were looking at, kind of this kind of thing. There's the dog. In which, as I lamented, we all held our breath for the CPI. The CPI came out in bear's favor. The market plunged as God intended. The market opened in the cash markets, and for no reason at all whatsoever, it exploded higher in one of the biggest reversals in human history. Now, I know that there's mechanical reasons, as they say, for the reversal, having to do with sophisticated options strategies at huge hedge funds and investment banks, but I neither understand it nor do I really care to, because what really good would that do? It's all quite transitory, as we've seen, but it was a real pisser, because as you might imagine, some poor bastard out there decided this is it, in all boldface, all caps, and decided to get short finally here, and then got ground in a hamburger. I wasn't quite that dumb. I came into the day super short, was delighted with life right around here. I still had about 10% cash, didn't deploy it, and then I watched this bullshit happen, and I took losses on a few positions, and those losses are mine forever, of course, because I closed them. And it ripped higher. And so, I saw a profitable portfolio become insanely profitable, and then like mildly profitable by the end of the day. I'm talking about like for the year. So it was devastatingly horrible. And I saw a lot of slopers from like worst day of their lives, etc. I hear you. I totally hear you. So having lightened up and having prepared for another 2-month slog from our bullish bastard friends, I was sort of like depressingly entered Friday. And, their banks reported, and, we were kind of fanning the flames of the prior day's craziness, and the market again got stronger and stronger and stronger. And, by this point, by about half an hour before the opening bell, we were like sky high above where we were the prior day. And then, for no particular reason at all, we started to fall. And just to make things extra salty for me. I wasn't in a position to trade. I wasn't like glued to my 8 monitors as I normally am. I was like doing family stuff. And so I like agonizingly was watching my, 33% cash portfolio holding its wanger, not doing much of anything. Clearly it helped my remaining positions. But as I related in my "Oh my God" post, which I did from another parking lot here in Durham, what really just killed me was that I predicted the size of the bounce with, godlike prowess. I was absolutely I've never been so mad about being right. It was incredible. The dog sees someone, so he's starting to grumble. But, here we go. You'll just have to deal with it, my viewers, because most of you ain't paying for this. Anyway, as I had related, I had just kind of tossed this line, which was simply anchored to this low. After the goddamn Thursday, I just put this line up. And I believe on a premium post, I also referred to, pretty sure I referred to this, as I call it, this blob. I always say it that kind of like a way a fat person would say it. This blob up here as where things should exhaust themselves. And goddamn me, it got within 1/4 of a single point to it and then began falling. So F my life, right? In any case, this was the peak. And, we showed some weakness, and it's like, screw you, we're the bulls. And no, screw you, we're the bears. This is the bear market, so eat me. And it starts getting really hammered. And I think, literally, around here, I got the opportunity to start re-entering positions. And went bam, 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 wither way, bulls suck. And so, on the one hand, yay for me for calling the 3,500 bottom. Yay for me for calling the bounce. Yay for me for being short at all, but boo on me for this complete mess, because here's what I'm reminded of. Most of you, I think, have seen Schindler's List, and I don't remember even anything close to the line, but those of you who have seen it will probably remember what I'm referring to. Pretty deep in the movie, Goethe's housekeeper, the woman he's kind of in love with or lusts after or something, she's a Jewish kind of house servant, is talking to Oskar Schindler, and she's explaining, she's relating to him a story in which this old woman was walking in front of his residence, and he just shot her dead for no reason at all. And she said to Schindler, as much as she's paid attention to everything about him, there's no rules to follow. There's just no rule set that you can figure out and say, well, if I do these things and I don't do these things, then I can expect this behavior. And so she's getting across just the randomness, the random evil and unpredictability of the guy, how he's just this bundle of impulses. So I hope I've imparted the scene to those of you who have seen the movie, because it was one of the most striking moments in the movie to me. And that's what this market's become. This market is Amon Goethe, that's fucking insane, and will do anything at any time for any reason. And, this was shooting the old woman crossing in front of the house. That's exactly what this was. Absolutely unpredictable. Makes no sense. There's nothing you could have really essayed to anticipate it. It's just friggin' war. So as I approach the 10-minute mark, I'll just wrap up. It's so hilarious. I wish you could see what I'm seeing. I swear to God, I'm looking now at a gigantic statue of a bull, and his testicles are dangling right in front of me. I promise you this. This is one of Durham's statues. I'm looking at bull balls. So yeah, hey mister, I got your number. That's kind of funny. I didn't intend to see that. Anyway, this is a bear market, my friends. And evidently, bear markets have these things going on, these wild things. So as we enter the next week, I am utterly short again. And may God give me strength, because I need it. See you later.